Fellow citizens of Zimbabwe, I stand before you today as a brother, as a son, and as a leader. Today is the day each and everyone will talk about in human history. Today, on the 20th May 2026, we as FFA, First Front Alliance, we stand before you not out by choice, but out of absolute necessity. For decades, the people of this nation has shown unmatched resilience. We have killed hours to vote, we have respected the courts, and we have looked to our constitution as the shield that will protect our families, our livelihood, and our future. Today we must confront a bitter reality. The rule of Zimbabwe, the rule of law in Zimbabwe is dead. The very text meant to protect us has turned into a weapon against us. The courts have been compromised. The police have been politicized. The wealth of our soil is plundered, while our hospitals lack medicine, our schools lack books, and our youth face a future of forced migration. The current administration has failed in its most sacred duty to protect and to save the citizens of the Republic. The formal institutions meant to check this power have been hollowed out. We can't stand for a broken system to fix itself. We can't sit for another year. We can't sit for another rigged election cycle. We can't sit for another decade of suffering in poverty. Today we declare that this government has lost all moral and political legitimacy to govern, while the formal mechanics of impeachment are locked behind the doors of a compromised parliament. We declare today, we demand an immediate, peaceful transition of power to a neutral, caretaker body that can restore our economy. This step is not taken lightly. The risks are known. However, the greatest risk is doing nothing and allowing the complete destruction of our homeland. This is the call for peaceful. The law was made for people, not the people for the law. When the law fails to protect the vulnerable, the people must stand up to rebuild a system that honors justice and equality. Mr. President Emmerson Mnangagwa, we stand today to perform a painful but necessary duty. We are removing you from the office because you have failed fundamentally, failed to lead this country. You have broken your oath to the people. Instead of protecting our citizens, you allowed a network of thieves to infiltrate the highest levels of your administration. We have looked the other way, while corrupt individuals flaunted their stolen wealth, distributing cash and buy luxury cars to buy political influence. While these thieves paraded their greed, our citizens suffered the consequences. Our public hospitals are empty, no medicine. Our people are dying from treatable illnesses. You choose to participate in this plunder instead of protecting the treasury. We have traded the welfare of millions for greed of you. Your presidency ends today. My fellow diaspora citizens, I speak to you today not just as a leader, but as a fellow citizen who shares your pain and your anger. Right now, many of you are listening to these words far from the comfort of your own homes. We have been forced into temporal shelters. You are living the testament of the catastrophic failure of this current administration. I'm here to tell you, your exile is temporary, and your voice is our most powerful weapon. Today we take a stand. We have officially launched the impeachment process to remove the president from power. This is not a political procedure. It is a moral rescue mission for our homeland. To those who have been displaced, we need you now more than ever. Do not feel powerless because of physical distance. Your stories of survival, your endurance, and your unyielding demands for justice are the driving force of this movement. Raise your voice, flood the channels of communication, and let the world know that the people will no longer tolerate a tyrant. I know the road ahead looks dark. I know the forces against us are heavily armed. Have faith, this war is the war that we will win. We will win because the government that displaces its own people has already lost its moral right to exist. The current regime fights only to protect stolen wealth and fragile power, but we fight for our survival, our dignity, and our right to return home. History shows that when a displaced and oppressed people unite with a singular purpose, no corrupt regime can withstand their power. Hold into faith, keep your courage burning bright. The day of reckoning is here. The impeachment is begun. And together we will reclaim our country and rebuild our homes.